Overflow Thrift Store is a nonprofit thrift store that provides a place to give, shop, and serve, and is located in Ames, Iowa. It was founded and is owned by Kathy Tweedo, Tammy Hicks, and Mike Sulk, all of whom are active in their churches. They first opened on July 25th, 2014. Ashley Maurer started as the executive director in January 2016 after working with the Volunteer Center of Story County. Since opening, Overflow has expanded several times and has needed a larger staff. Tammy Hicks, board president, is optimistic about Maurer joining the staff. We are thrilled by the possibilities that hiring an executive director will allow Overflow. Overflow is a thriving organization that provides for their customers through affordable items, which in turn provides for the ministries they support.
Overflow supports 10 ministries, both locally and abroad.
The main criteria that the board has really laid forth when picking a ministry to support financially is that we want to support programs that teach people skills. So we don't do relief programs.
This is one of the many reasons why they deserve funding, because they are helping people beyond just providing materials. They are equipping them with life skills. They sponsor 15 orphans in Uganda and the Butterfly House in Ames, which is a transition home for women coming out of incarceration that opened in 2009. According to Young Men's Reentry After Incarceration, a developmental paradox, young adults released from prison generally lack the immediate ability and skills necessary to establish themselves. As a consequence, these recently released young adults need the Butterfly House to learn how to enter back into society. This clearly demonstrates how the ministries Overflow supports are teaching people skills that will benefit them for their entire lives.
Uganda has been impacted by an HIV/AIDS epidemic over the last 2 decades, which has left many children orphaned. In 2003, Ugandan government officials created reforms which are helping to reduce new cases of HIV. Although these reforms are beneficial to future generations, the current orphaned children still are in need of help. This is where nonprofits like Overflow Thrift Store come into action. Overflow partners with Ogoloi CarePoint and Bukita CarePoint to help care for orphans. Currently, Overflow sponsors 15 Ugandan orphans. This sponsorship includes providing for physical and education needs, as well as helping with community needs like planting gardens, buying goats, medical supplies, and digging wells. Each sponsorship costs $38 a month per child. Statistics vary greatly, but the number of orphans in 2006 ranged from 1.1 to 2.35 million. Therefore, it is vital that organizations like Ogoloi CarePoint and Bukita CarePoint are able to provide adequate support for these children who have no one else in their lives to support them, and Overflow is ensuring that they do.
Overflow is dedicated to making a difference in the lives of people, especially those in need. Here, the organization clearly states its services and what it hopes to be for people within the community of Ames and around the world. We want to be a place where you can donate your possessions to be sold and have the profits given to the orphans, widows, and the vulnerable. We want to be a place for the frugally minded to shop for good deals. We want to offer a place to serve your time, talents, and gifts and make a difference in the world. The organization achieves these objectives through all its different services. Overflow Thrift Store encourages donations and even goes as far to pick up donations. As a result, they are inspiring the community in Ames to make a positive difference.
For the shoppers, the organization does its best to make everything super affordable. The population surrounding Overflow is in need of a place to buy affordable items. According to the census, 13.5% of the population in Ames is in poverty, and the per capita income is $28,930. This demonstrates the need that the population in Ames has for the thrift store. One way Overflow achieves their goal of providing affordable items is that on the first Friday and Saturday of the month only, all adult clothing will be $1 for each item, and all children's clothing will be 50 cents for each item. Therefore, shopping at Overflow Thrift Store is helping people in poverty be able to buy clothes, furniture, and other essentials that they would not be otherwise able to buy.
And we really try to make our prices more affordable, but also maintaining high quality items. So that's really for us. We don't necessarily say our clientele is low income families. Our clientele is really whoever needs affordable items, whatever that time of their life may be. And then we really truly believe in reusing and recycling, and we have a lot of recycling programs in place.
Again, highlighting the point that their main purpose truly is to serve and support people. They are willing to help anyone in their time of need through their different services.
Overflow Thrift Store is a deserving organization because they use their profits to serve others, both locally and abroad. The workers volunteer their time because they want to create a lasting impact on their community. While interviewing one of the volunteers, William, a student at Iowa State University, he described why he volunteers at Overflow. I volunteer at Overflow because I love the work they do with the orphans and know they couldn't do it without volunteers. I also love shopping there because you never know exactly what you will find. This exemplifies their mission, making positive differences both locally and internationally.
Overall, Overflow Thrift Store is a nonprofit organization that deserves funding due to its dedication to make a positive difference in the world. Throughout the history of Overflow Thrift Store, it has positively impacted many people, from their donors to their shoppers to the nonprofit organizations they donate to. It continuously crosses boundaries to ensure that everyone is getting the help they need, whether it be clothing or furniture, or sending monetary donations that help those in need halfway across the globe. Overflow Thrift Store is there for those who need them. Without Overflow, both the people who are directly and indirectly affected by it would not be getting the support they are receiving today. The ministries Overflow supports depend on Overflow to ensure the continuance of their mission.